Sports Roundtable.
We do have Coach D. Will here, but I don't think he has any of the perks of being a coach as some of these college coaches I've been reading about.
Damn.
I already know about like how basically the state of Alabama is paying for Nick Saban's house.
Mm-hmm.
Some other Power 5 coaches get things such as the access to a private plane. Bill Snyder, coach at Kansas State, gets 10 hours a year, but that's basically because there's like nothing anywhere near Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer gets 50 hours a year for using a private plane. He last year took 11 personal trips using that plane, including stops in Cape Cod, Florida, and South Carolina with some family members, costing Ohio State $120,000.
Wow.
Jim McElwain, the coach at Florida, he gets a money allotment, $40,000 annually to use a private plane. And Kirk Ferentz, when he needs a private plane for business or personal use, the school must provide that plane within 8 hours. Some coaches get perks with cars. Gary Anderson, the coach at Oregon State, receives an annual car allowance of $20,000, which calls for the use of using 2 courtesy vehicles. So basically he gets like 2 cars a year from the school. Cliff Kingsbury at Texas Tech, he only gets 1 vehicle per year unless he gets married, in which he'll get a second car.
He having too much fun.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you. You say something, they get $40,000 for
McElwain.
McElwain gets $40,000
for using a private plane.
Okay, a private jet will cost you $1,200 to $8,500 per flight hour. So he getting $40,000. So that's about 6 flights a year if he going, top of the line jet.
And believe me, there's some boosters at Florida.
Come on, with a
private jets that he only have to work. He probably don't use that for.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that 40 goes in his pocket.
It's just to boost up his money.
And one more thing under the cars, Gus Malzahn at Auburn, him or his wife, if they're at a Shell station, if they use the Auburn credit card, the school pays for both of their cars and all of their gas.
These coaches are making millions and millions and millions of dollars on top of millions of dollars. And G is reporting for us right now that they don't pay for a damn thing. So you mean to tell me they make millions of dollars, they don't pay for nothing, and the kids still don't get a dime?
Exactly.
As far as with gear, Jim Harbaugh gets a small amount of $4,000 from Nike to buy gear for him and his staff, but the wardrobe of Jim Harbaugh is rather limited, as he wears khakis that his wife buys for him, and he'll wear a Michigan sweater or shirt or whatever. PJ Fleck at Minnesota gets $49,000 annually.
Bruh, they get free gear already. They got sweatsuits, shoes, T-shirts. They get everything free, so you give them another $50,000 to go buy more stuff. What I'm telling you is they're not buying nothing else. Hancock, y'all just said it. He wear khakis and sweatshirts. Where he using $4,000 at?
Nowhere.
PJ Fleck just got a D1 job.
Right.
He don't need no shoes.
Look, man,
And them boys get nothing.
Nothing.
I can't sit by HO no more. I get emotional.
One thing that was interesting to me also, and this will be the last part of it, is the bonuses they get for winning games. Of course, there's always, that's it's understandable, but
Take my headphones.
it's understandable to get, a little bonus if you do well, I guess. Mark Stoops at Kentucky, after they win 7 games, each win after that, after 7 wins, each win after that, another $250,000 per win.
Wow.
They got a great agent.
If he wins 10 games, he gets a 2-year extension automatically.
And that's Mark Stoops, you said?
Mark Stoops at Kentucky.
If he wins how many?
10.
Oh, he won't
If
get
he wins
He'll
10
never
games.
get that. That incentive won't never get that.
that.
What they got? I think they got 9. They might have got 10 last year.
Iowa State's Matt Campbell gets $500,000 for winning 6 games. And Kirk Ferentz from Iowa gets $500,000 for every season he wins 8 or more games, and another $100,000 if they make a bowl game. And for Kansas, who has only won 9 games over the past 5 years, they have promised their coach $50,000 for any win against an FBS opponent.
Stop, man! Shut the front
And if it's
door.
a Power 5 team, it's double to $100,000.
Who negotiates these contracts?
Man, damn the contract, man. Listen, listen. Hey, this is that thing. It's smoke over there, but the fire's really over here. You know how because just to tie it into what's going on, I believe everything that's going on in the media is a distraction. It's a distraction from something else.
I got
Kim Jong-un is what it's a distraction from. But go ahead. It's Kim Jong.
I got one more. Okay. So Dabo Swinney won the national championship last year, earned an extra $900,000 for winning the national championship. Kirk Ferentz of Iowa, Kirby Smart, and Bronco Mendenhall could each make $1 million if they win the national championship. Automatically $1 million bonus. Nick Saban gets a measly $400,000 bonus every time he wins a national championship.
Well, I'm saying he's making $12 million a year. What do you need?
And he got a free house.
Exactly. But here's my thing. You know what these guys get? Say the Alabama when 2012 when they won the national championship. Do you know what them players got? And all these bonuses we talking about?
They got a ring, maybe.
They got a ring, and we all know they get a championship ring. But they're perks for going to the game and playing in the game. You know what they got? An iPad, a swag bag, and a watch.
Throw that Zaxby's bill in there.
Listen, a Zaxby's gift card was in the swag bag.
Yeah. For how much?
Probably $25. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is ridiculous that these guys, we're talking all these millions and millions of dollars, thousands of dollars going to these coaches, and these guys literally get a watch for the same game that we're talking about. If a coach wins, he gets an additional $1 million. Okay, give him 50, give him 500,000, take the other 500,000 and put it into the kids' pockets. Don't that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Only if the NCAA allows it.
They can at least, like Kansas coach could at least split that every time he wins a game, the players get money.
Come on, man. At least let him buy him an extra meal. Them boys get 3 hots in a cot. What that sound like?
Wait till you get to the basketball coaches then.
I'll see what I can find. I'll have that for you next week.
Don't do it, G. I'm going to tear this microphone up.
Catch Sports Roundtable every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWWE 1100 AM and SRTradio.com.